Air power is the only thing that has enabled Israel to hold her own against the new Arab pressures. The Egyptian forces along the canal outnumber the Israelis in manpower, tanks, and artillery. To even the odds, the Israelis use their planes as a sort of flying artillery. Recently, there have been several attempts by Soviet pilots to intercept and engage Israeli planes. And because of the new threat, Israel's fighter bombers are working harder than ever. Some of these planes average 5 missions a day. The main targets are the new missile installations and the Egyptian forces massing along the canal.
Roger. I'm flying with a flight of 5 Israeli Skyhawks. These are American-made fighter bombers. Each one carries a load something over 8,000 pounds. Off to our right is the Suez Canal, and at this moment we're showing up on Egyptian and Soviet radar screens, and Soviet pilots are scrambling to their MiGs. If the Israelis penetrate too far toward the Nile, the Russians will attack them. And if the Soviets attempt to interfere with this Israeli bombing strike along the canal, the Israelis will engage them, regardless of the consequences. Along this canal front, Egypt has about 1,500 anti-aircraft guns, which is one of the reasons why we are maneuvering so swiftly up here. As the fighter bombers go in beneath us, perhaps you can see the flash of their bombs. I doubt you can see the planes because they're camouflaged and don't stand out too well against the terrain down there. If you look closely, you can see the bomb tip over there. As we bank around here, you can see they're really laying it into what Israeli intelligence suspects is a mixed artillery and anti-aircraft position. There goes another Skyhawk in, and there you can see the plane, the bomb bursting, the smoke foam rising. You can see the smoke clouds are rising. The Israeli bombs have found their mark there. These missions have become routine for the Israelis because they refuse to give up this line along the Suez Canal until Nasser agrees to some sort of permanent peace treaty which will recognize Israel's independence and right to exist. The Egyptian Air Force is incapable of stopping this sort of Israeli bombing. If the Russians commit their own pilots to do the job, it will almost certainly lead to a confrontation with the United States. Thus far, we have a tense and dangerous standoff. But with two hostile air forces eyeing each other only minutes apart in modern jets, some experts believe a clash is inevitable. If it comes, it will probably be right here, over the Suez Canal.
We, of course, were not eager to meet the Russians in the battlefield. And as long as they do not come close to the canal, and as long as we don't find it necessary to penetrate into Egypt, we don't seek any military contact with them. But of course, if they'll come closer to the canal and if they'll interfere with our position along the canal, we'll have to fight, and we'll fight.
Nasser was very proud always that he sent the British out of Egypt, but now he's opened the doors wide open for the Russians to come in, and we have yet to see a country where the Russians came in and left. When they come in, they usually stay.
This is Aeroflot 11403. Do you read me? Cairo, Aeroflot 11403. That is correct. Okie dokie.